Follow me and come to LMU. We got some dogs. I'm a dog, yeah. I'm a dog, hey. I'm a dog. I'm a disciple of God.
What's going on, Element Youth? We are back with another podcast. I'm here with some new faces from on the podcast, but I'm sure you guys know them. We got Alex and Evan Holloway, the Bowden Boys, as they are popularly known as.
Mini Bow Bows.
Mini Bow Bows. I love that. And then we got the one, the only Levi Crosby.
What can I say, bro?
Come on now. Look at that Jerry curl. It's beautiful.
The one.
Man, I'm so excited. You guys probably recognize, if you're from Warrenton, you recognize these guys, or if you're from Wentzville, you might recognize some of them. But these are some of my favorite young men that I get to serve with on a weekend basis. Super faithful. We have a good time out in Warrenton. And Ev, you've kind of been going out to St. Charles a little bit too. Man. How's that? Like,
it's been a great time.
give us the scoop to people who have never been to St. Charles. Like, what?
Dude, it's like it's a mini Warrenton. It's like Warrenton size, just a little bit smaller. Same energy, same feel. Got that homey vibe.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
I love it. Yeah, and Warrenton is just a mini Wentzville, so it's like it's perfect. It just keeps going down
the ladder.
So we're gonna have some fun today. This is gonna be a little bit different of a podcast. I got these guys here. We all like to joke. We like to have some fun. And if you haven't noticed yet, Evan and Alex are twins.
No way.
One is obviously more I'm just kidding.
No, he's not. He's not.
So we're gonna have some fun with their twin telepathy and asking them some questions. Me and Levi are here to kind of poke and prod a little bit, so it's gonna be a good time.
Instigate.
But here,
No, that's why they brought you.
here is I have a icebreaker question for you guys. Okay, and I chose this one because I've heard this conversation from the two of you before.
Oh no.
And I know it's gonna be hilarious to sit back and watch. So both of you guys are pretty big NBA fans, right?
Don't give into it.
So, can you give me your top 5 all-time best?
I think we could be pretty. This will be pretty easy as a question for us to come into agreement with. Number one,
you got it the one. MJ.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
2,
LeBron James.
LeBron James. 3.
Wow.
Oh, I'm trolling. I don't know enough.
He don't know.
He don't know.
I don't know enough.
Who you got at 3?
I'd be cool with Kobe at 3.
I like Kobe at 3.
Wow. This is not as clashing heads.
No,
as I
this
thought.
is you could have said
you got
best.
a 4.
If you would have said current, that'll.
Okay. How about this? Top 5.
They don't want to see
top
bickering.
5 current lineup. So if you had to pick 5,
Start at 5.
start at 5, and they have to be current NBA players
This
right
is
now.
also.
Do you want to do
This-
whoever fighting, or do you want to do like a snake draft? Like he gets 5 and I get 5, and whoever's better. How do you want to do that?
That'll start more of an argument. If that's
Let's do it.
All right.
As long as you can like not spend 20 minutes talking about it. Because hear me out,
Rock, paper, scissors, first pick.
Levi. I don't know about you. I know nothing about the NBA.
Yeah. All I know is that Luka just got traded. I'm be honest. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I got the first pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take at my 1. I'm gonna go Luka.
I'm going Jokic at 5.
Oh, that's a good pick. I'm gonna go.
I don't even know what they're talking
I'm gonna
about.
take Embiid at the 5.
Steph at point.
Yeah.
That's a good take. I'll go Shea at the 2.
Wow. Shea at the 2. Levi.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Giannis at the 4.
I'm taking Shane Gillis.
Oh, he's getting
I haven't heard the GOAT.
He's getting whooped.
No.
Pull out the portfolio.
I'm going to go Jason Tatum at the 3.
The Glaze.
We're already almost
It's harder
done.
when you get. So I need a shooting guard.
Come on.
I need a power. No, I don't.
You don't have a point guard, bro.
Yeah, I do Steph.
I'm
I
a
got
point
Steph.
guard. My name's Trey. I got a basketball game tomorrow.
I need a small forward.
I'm a point guard. All right.
Buzz,
give
just
me-
pick
clock is
somebody, bro.
ticking.
Come on.
Who'd you pick? Just
I
now?
picked Embiid, Tatum, Luka.
Give me LBJ. LeBron James.
Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna go.
That means he automatically gets brawny though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a package deal.
Yeah.
Shoot, who am I missing center?
See, I know NBA. I know
already got
basketball.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Come
Power
on.
forward?
I just know Bronny's trash.
But I need a
Nah, he made a 3 the other day.
For the first time ever.
Yeah. Luka and
I'll take AD at the 4.
Devin Booker.
Yeah, it's not
shooting guard.
five
That's a
yet.
trash.
That is not a trash. You don't know what he
I
has
don't
on
know.
the team.
I think Alex's team's gonna win.
I don't think Bryan could name more than 3 players we listed.
I know Shaq. I know
That's
Shaquille
not-
O'Neal.
That's not correct.
I don't think he's playing still.
I know
bro.
Kevin Durant. Sometimes I get him confused with Kevin Gates.
Did he go free?
The
You know
musical
what?
artist.
Did neither
So
of us
that's
pick him?
awkward.
KD, no, he went free, but he's not. I mean, he's good. He just ain't.
And I know Stephen Curry, which apparently Stephen's not his real name.
Wardell.
Wardell Stephen Curry. It is
Wow.
it's just his middle name.
Wow.
Useless information that's never gonna get you ahead in life. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Gold State just
It
got
did.
Jimmy Butler,
It
bro.
did help the other night when we were doing trivia.
I happen to retain a lot of that.
That's okay. All right, I got some real basic twin questions for you. What is the weirdest thing someone has ever said to you about being twins? The weirdest, like, recesses of your memory, like,
Can't say that.
appropriate. Keep it appropriate. The weirdest thing.
Dude, I think the one we get the most is people just genuinely think we are like feel each other's pain. Like they'll genuinely come up to us and try and like.
Okay, so that answers another question on here.
Oh, shoot.
So like, do you guys have that like twin telepathy? Like if you close your eyes and I punched Alex in the face, would you feel it?
Yes, do it to find out. No, genuinely we don't. I mean, the same way I can equate it to is how you know your wife is upset, which in a weird way. But we spend more time with each other than we've spent with anybody else. Ever.
Yeah.
So if he's upset, obviously I'll know. But it's
Compare me to your wife.
hey, not in a weird way. But no, if you punch him in the face, I would not feel it. I'd probably feel a little bit of joy inside. But
Oh wow. Okay. Dang. All right.
I mean, all right.
All right. If one of you makes a bad first impression, does it affect
Yes.
the other twin?
100%. Yes.
And have you ever been like mistaken for the other person after that bad impression?
Yes.
you're making.
You should share with
you're
us.
making
Share
a
the
definite
story.
thing. Is
Share
there a
the
bad
story.
impression?
I can tell you one time in high school, I can't remember which teacher it was, but Evan had him the first semester of the year, and I had him second semester, and I remember he used to get in like just a whole bunch of trouble, and they
Trouble.
like,
Oh.
yeah, like not.
I was never in trouble.
You were just like yapping a whole lot in class, and then they.
I call that social.
It's not social
Right, he
hour.
was-
Evan.
he was-
Socially productive.
He was too cool for productivity in his classes, and I used to get extra attention because of it. If you know what I mean, like they'd be
Extra
like, yeah, they'd
attention.
be like, always checking my computer. And
What
stuff.
teacher was that? I'm curious.
That I told you I can't remember. That was
Campbell?
It might have. Yeah, it might have been Miss Campbell actually.
Now watch out, because you got some
You're doxing her,
Timberland.
bro. You're doxing her.
That was Timberland kids listening
That
in.
was
so-
our creative writing teacher, and
Which Campbell?
Evan was not a English focused
Miss Campbell was a
scholar.
She was a great teacher.
You have to make that the thumbnail of the video. Is Alex doing this?
So Evan, have you ever gotten a bad rap because you look just like Alex?
When we both had long hair, sure, because it just didn't look clean. But in terms of like,
You high key just like dogged on yourself so bad.
hey man,
You're like,
No,
I
I
look
saw-
like a
not
dirty
just-
bum
I
for
saw
like
a
2
picture
years.
of him the other day. Oh my goodness.
dude, his license photo compared to him now is the craziest thing.
I'm not showing that.
But I'm not making him no. But no, I've never had one of his bad first impressions rub off on me.
because I don't have bad first impressions.
Ooh.
I don't think I
Oh.
really. Dang.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Okay, next question. Who would win in a twin versus twin wrestling match?
We actually have this conversation probably once a month. If it is everything allowed,
Like, we talking
MMA
kicks,
type.
punches, not just strict boxing, I take the cake. If it was,
Ooh,
if it
okay,
was
okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We can run it. We can
now
run
we've
it.
now that there's a camera out, he wants to change his mind.
Oh, yeah.
We
No, I said in an MMA fight he'd probably win, but in a boxing match, I'm wiping him.
I use my feet. I
He
kick.
can't. He don't know how to throw like a good punch, but he could kick the crap out of you. But like,
Bro, you hit him in the face one time.
I know,
All
see,
right,
I think.
Levi, I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
That
Which
is
twin is
annoying.
winning? Which twin is winning? You have to choose right now.
In what scenario?
It doesn't matter. What the scenario
like a
they
street
just
fight,
put out.
Like a street fight?
I'm talking like, yeah.
Street fight, I think Alex got it because this dude's a baby when it comes to getting hit. When it comes to hitting in the face, bro, he'll be like,
You get hit in the pickleball one time, it takes down your
I got
entire.
hit 3 times in a row in your
bad
defense.
impression.
There it is, man.
Okay. Dang. All right. So now we're going to get into maybe a little bit more of a serious question. So you guys have, like you said, you've spent more time than anyone else with each other. Can you share a time in your life where spiritually, church related, that you guys have shared a moment being in the same camps at the same time, where maybe you've encouraged Evan or Evan has encouraged Alex, like just to be strong, steadfast in your faith, or like a cool moment you've shared together during worship or something like that. Anything come to mind about that?
Not for real. I wish.
Not too particular. Not like nothing.
Like we've both been in the same camps where there's been definitely life change,
Yeah.
and we felt easily the tangible presence of God, but it's not been like a keep
Like,
going, you
yeah,
can do it.
like
Isn't it?
If I'm not, he's not the guy I'm going up to during worship and like hugging. If it's like a real encounter moment, like I'm not. He's not the one I'm going. I think I'm more going to like a student or something, like someone who's like literally on their knees, like crying because they're overwhelmed. Like that's more of a person I get. Like while he's probably doing the same thing I am, like more going out to the students more than each other. But for like, I could say we encourage each other pretty often. Like it's not like man, like God's really moving right now, but it's definitely like a, hey man, you got this, go do great. You're going on a platform this weekend, whatever you're doing, you're gonna do great.
Yeah. Definitely pieces of advice and encouragement from that end. I didn't even think about it from that perspective. But
Yeah.
like if there's ever a volunteer opportunity that we have, very supportive.
Yeah, and I know, and I've had the opportunity to serve alongside both of you, and one thing that I love about the both of you guys is that you make it fun. Like even in this podcast, like before we started filming, it was like we're just gonna sit here, we're gonna talk, shoot the breeze, and have fun. And so it's just, man, it's such a pleasure to be able to serve with you guys because you make it fun. But it's cool to see your interactions. Now I've known you guys for quite some time, and it's been fun to see you guys grow up and kind of like you're like, oh, it's Evan and Alex, and then you kind of grow up and it's like, oh, it's Evan and Alex, and you've kind of taken on your own interests and stuff like that. So explain to me your current roles right now as far as Element Youth goes.
You got first? Go ahead. Alphabetically.
Yeah. All right. I help set up on Wednesdays at Warrenton. I lead the boys' small group after the sermon, and I just do whatever is needed. Really. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could say I have a floater. Maybe would be the title, but I really don't have a specific role.
We call Alex a firefighter because he just runs around all
puts out
Wednesday,
fires.
puts out fires.
Yeah, that's good.
Alex is like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. Alex, can you do that? And he's like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
Grab the Tylenol buckets.
My favorite thing is I'll be like, it's almost every Wednesday. I'm like, we forgot buckets, and Alex is like, oh my gosh, and like he'll start like running.
hit a light jog.
Okay, so
Very, very similar to that. Very much a Swiss Army knife.
Yep.
Not to toot my own horn, but we kind of just come up if there's ever an issue. Very much just kind of a point man. Hey, go do this, go do that. We've got a lot. We've been in youth for 10 years, 9 years.
Yeah.
So we just helping from the time we were in middle school all the way up till now. That's
I guess.
it's a lot of years, man.
9 years would be, you guys would be like 10. I don't think you can go to youth at 10 years
Well,
old.
my parents were
I don't know if we
volunteering.
had E3 maybe, but yeah,
10 years ago?
close enough.
Was it E3?
It would have.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it would have,
I don't know.
because I would have been 14.
This guy would have known. You know why? Because he's the elder.
Maybe not 10, but that might have been a little bit of exaggeration.
But you've been going for
we
a long
know our
time.
way around. So very much just kind of running around, putting out fires.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity to go from Wentzville out to Warrenton. Now getting a little bit more involvement out in St. Charles too.
Yeah, so you've had a taste of everything.
I know all the campuses.
So
man.
obviously we know Warrenton's your favorite. What's your second favorite? I'm just kidding. What is from a student turned high capacity leader? What advice would you give maybe to students who are kind of wanting to take that next step towards like becoming like a leader or taking on maybe a little bit more responsibility? Like I know you both you do a phenomenal job at leading our team, encouraging our students. Like Alex plans events to take our experienced team like out to Topgolf. We've gone to movies before. So like you do a phenomenal job at that. But like what's a piece of advice if someone came up to be like, I want to start doing ministry? Just super like elevator pitch, 30 seconds. What would you tell them?
For a student, I would say dive in, do it now, go to YLA.
There you
Start
go.
your steps. Don't be afraid. It's a little bit scary. You might not know the kids as well. You might be new to the church, but just start.
Pretty much stole my words. I was just gonna say, just like really, just jump in, like just get involved. Go ask. Like,
There's that twin telepathy right there.
shoot.
There it is. Just go ask any volunteer, like, hey, I'm interested in serving, and if you don't have an idea, just start anywhere. It really doesn't matter. Eventually, you'll pick up some traction. You'll get going.
Yeah.
It's good.
Now, Levi, you're kind of in the same boat as well. You were a student. You kind of come up through Element Youth, and now you're a high-capacity leader. You're still in high school, too, which sometimes
Yeah.
I forget about.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, Levi can do this. And I was like, he's in school. What advice would you give to someone who's maybe in their junior, senior year, kind of looking at starting to volunteer a little bit more heavily as like a adult volunteer? or maybe trying to make those decisions? Just
I
any
would-
advice, anything like that?
I would like see what interests you, because we have a lot of different opportunities to like what to do. So like recently I've been doing a lot of production stuff out like on the weekends as well. But if you want to get more like a small group leader, because you're better with connecting with people, you could do that. So I would just go talk to someone and tell them your interests, and then they can lead you into where you would serve best at.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's great advice.
Shout out discipleship.
Shout out discipleship. All right. I have a few more questions for you guys, but these are going to be like you ever gone to a wedding and they put like the bride and groom back to back and they have to like raise their shoe up?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys close your eyes,
Oh gosh.
and then I'm going to ask a question. You're going to point at your brother, or you're going to point at yourself, and then we'll see whatever conversation ensues afterwards, okay? So close your eyes. All right.
I'm prepped.
Which twin is a better basketball player?
His fingers pointed at him. Like I can smell it.
All right, open your eyes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, okay.
It depends on the day, man. It depends on the day. So,
Depends on the day. Did
I
you
literally-
stretch?
I wanted to do this. Like I pointed at both of us because it's not that. It's just sometimes like
I wasn't doing
sometimes
that.
you're hitting them, sometimes you're not. But let me tell you, if I'm on, this dude is not getting a point.
If he's on, that doesn't make sense because when he's on, it's offense, not defense.
Oh my gosh, bro, get out of here.
It depends on the day, man. We go back and forth. Like for instance, 2 days ago, I beat him. The day before that, he beat me. The day before that, I beat him. It's back and forth.
Wow.
We're each better at other things.
Has anyone ever been like a clear,
Oh yeah, man.
definite better baller?
Yes.
We had a teacher in high school.
He said again, no, it's me.
We had a teacher in high school. His name was Mr. Theodorakis. Shout out Timberland.
Dude, he said that because I was closer with him, so he used to mess with me. Bro.
Every
That
day
was
in
never-
his
Oh,
class,
yeah,
he
yeah.
used to go back to class and ask him how bad the whooping was from his twin.
Yo, it's because he thinks he's funny, and he is funny, but
He's
like,
hilarious, and he's honestly right. You got whooped
You got whooped.
I just have to sit here and take
in
it.
high school, bro.
All right, okay, all right. All right, close your eyes. Which twin is the tallest? All right, open your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you agreed on that.
and forth.
It goes back. It depends on the day.
No, our whole it's not, but that one's not as frequent. But like we would just hit growth spurts at different times. Like I would be taller for like 3 months, and then he would get taller, and then
Some
I'd
of
get
us
taller.
are just farther along. What can I say?
Now, I know
in the
you're
frame.
twins and you're identical in almost every way. But which one of you was born first?
It was C-section. Does that count?
It does.
It does, bro.
Because
He wasn't born, he got
He gets
plucked.
the birthright.
I was
Okay.
actually. It's very true. I was actually kicking out to get away from him, and the doctor saw me. They pulled me out first.
Oh.
That's why.
I say it's because
That's
he was
horrible.
bigger. Saw him first. We gotta get this baby out, man.
Bro, we were both chunky babies. I don't want to hear it, bro. This guy.
we were looking at y'all's baby pictures last night, bro. They were funny, and they've
Those are bad.
always
Been
looked
handsome.
identical.
Yeah.
Just
Not in those pictures, bro.
was just
Our
saying.
head shape was different.
I don't know. Those,
one of us
those
had an
were-
extra couple bumps from getting dropped, and the other one was
Oh.
normal.
Okay, all right. Close your eyes.
Next question.
Close your eyes. Next question. Which twin is your parents' favorite?
I know this answer.
Okay, open your eyes.
Yeah, we can't put this in the podcast.
Don't show Katie.
Mom, I love you, and I just know it's the truth.
Sorry, Ev. I didn't know the
There's some
answer.
genuine pain in my eyes right now.
Shout out, Mom and Dad.
They didn't have these questions approved.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, we're not gonna.
We don't gotta dive into that.
We're
one
not
too
gonna
hard,
dive
right?
into that one a little bit, okay? Close your eyes.
Oh shoot.
Right.
Close your eyes.
I almost closed my eyes.
Hey, which twin is a harder worker? All right, open your eyes.
Don't care. Don't care.
Okay, I'll add a caveat.
Okay.
When Alex gets behind a fast food counter,
Oh my goodness.
Yo, you're painting me in some light right now, dude.
he is a machine.
I work in food. That's one of my
Dude,
jobs, bro.
hear me out. It's one of the best firehouse sandwiches I've ever had was made by this man right here.
How many firehouse sandwiches have you had?
Not enough.
Which twin consumes the most sandwiches?
Definitely him.
If you guys ever want to get a sandwich, I'm totally gonna dox you right now. The Firehouse in Wentzville, go get a sandwich from Big Al. You're not gonna regret it. Why do you think you're the harder worker? I wanna.
Brain damage.
Wow. Well, you want a genuine answer, or do you want the answer that I thought of when you asked the question?
Both.
I don't know. Sure, both.
Well, the first one I thought of was I'm still in college and he dropped out.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and move on. I'm just kidding.
The second one, well, that's also not his fault. There's alternative reasons for
Yes.
that. It wasn't the smartest choice for
the
him.
reasons I dropped out, but
But
they're valid.
I think it depends, man. Like, what would you consider traits or qualities that would determine him a harder worker or me a harder worker?
I have no idea. I literally just thought of this question.
Working more hard than you. That's all.
Yeah,
it
more
is.
hard.
Well, I mean, I think we're both.
Who was a
hard
better
workers.
steward of what God has given you? Okay, that was not a point. That was not a point.
I
Whoa.
don't know, buddy. I don't know. I feel like
Tricky question.
These questions.
They're panning us to fight each other. This is what they want.
I don't know.
We can't give in.
I don't know. Yeah, you guys have been.
I already folded.
I don't think you
can
could scrub a toilet as good as.
It's true, man.
Hey man, I'm just saying I can carry 8 chairs by myself. Don't need a dolly. I
ladies,
can
man.
move tables.
Okay, hear me out.
Definitely not.
I got you both beat when it comes to BNP, but we won't talk about it.
Not me though.
Yeah, it's because you have like
me.
30 extra years.
I was
on
about to
us,
say,
dude.
Brian.
Oh, dog. No.
You got 50 years of experience under your
I was
belt.
carrying 4 stacks of chairs at once.
Yeah, four stacks of chairs in one arm and your flip phone in the other.
Shut up!
It was a big case phone. It wasn't a flip phone. Those weren't invented yet.
The one with the big antennas.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
goes out of your pocket. Oh my gosh.
I'm not that old. Okay.
Uh huh.
He used to.
All right. Close your eyes. Last question. Who is better at video games?
He knows. He knows.
All right. Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Bro,
These feel targeted, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
okay, so hear me out. 3 to 4 years ago, it would have been me hands
What's
down.
the reason 3 to 4 years ago? What didn't I have 3 to 4 years ago?
I played more.
A PC. I have a PC. I bought a PC.
He's been waiting
I
his
have
whole
a
life to
PC.
answer this.
Alex, what are you in Fortnite? What was your rank?
I'm top thou. I'm top
thou.
thou.
I placed top thou. I was top 5,000 ranked in the world a minute ago.
Shout out Ty.
I'm like,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ty Bodeker.
Ty, if you're
1v1
live-
me, buddy. 1v1 me.
That's a shout out, Ty. You have to 1v1 him now. You're not getting out of it. I'm gonna make sure this happens.
I'm waiting.
That's
We've
crazy.
been waiting.
No, he's definitely better than me now. He also plays way more than me though. So
It's true.
I don't play that much.
Which one of you is better at Guitar Hero?
there.
He shan't be named. But he's pretty good.
He couldn't afford Guitar Hero. It's Clone Hero.
It's Clone Hero. Man, well, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. I hope you had fun. I hope you guys at home enjoyed watching. If you have any other questions that we should ask the twins, we'll bring them back on, but put them down in the comments, okay? Good, bad, ugly. I mean,
All that's in between.
Why'd you look at me when you said ugly?
I don't. That's just kind of how the cookie
Hey.
crumbles. But man, thank you guys for being on here. EY, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Element Youth Podcast today. We hope today's episode encouraged you, challenged you, and helped you grow in your faith.
Hey, to make sure you get to stay up to date on everything Element Youth, make sure you give us a follow on our socials. We got TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, so go check them out.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you share it with a friend and subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified when we drop new episodes or anything else that we post.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us and tuning in today on our
Element Youth Podcast.